Today, Britain's top real role model is sitting down with Richard Baister, creator of SUMO Drinks. So when did you first realise you had an entrepreneurial spirit?
All the way since school, I've always been buying one thing, selling it at a price, looking for an opportunity to make some money. The law course was a 4-year course. 2 years in, you go on a commercial placement, and I went to this big commercial law firm, which I guess for many of the people on the course would have been what they really wanted to do, and it would have been nirvana. And for me, I was just bored stiff. So I realised right halfway through the course that this is not for me. I've got to think of another plan.
How did this go down with family and friends at first when you said, I'm just staying at uni for the fun aspects?
I think a lot of them thought it was pretty inevitable actually. They were maybe more surprised if I'd carried on the other way. My mum initially was, she was kind of like a lot of parents. You should get a profession, you should go into that kind of a traditional, safe and solid route. But I think after a little bit, then she was pretty quickly convinced. To launch SUMO, I guess, well, you take risks every day. Every decision is, I guess, a minor risk, so it's easier not to really look at it that way. It's just which of these two paths might be the best starting point. I try not to see it so much as a risk and more an opportunity to do something even better.
What's the best piece of advice anyone's ever given you?
There are probably two that stand out actually. The first one is that if you've got an idea, then you should always try and progress it, even if that's just to the point of realising it's no good. The second piece of advice, which is really core to what I do all the time, is that it's a sort, not a sell, which sounds a quite abstract piece of advice, and that's from a good friend of mine who also runs his own business. What he means by that is, don't try and bend and sell yourself to something all the time. Just sort through for compatibilities. And I think if you remember that when you're picking any sort of partners for deals or looking at any potential transaction, that's always a golden rule for me. Are you Britain's top real role model?